Jesus Christ, he's flattened her. Is she alright? The things you do for love, eh? The things you do. Like, flattening her. Hello, welcome back to part 2 of Big Ed's return. In today's episode, we're going to see if Big Ed and Liz is truly all over. In the last episode, it didn't go to plan. Basically, Big Ed and Liz decided to meet up with Big Ed's daughter, and she did not take to Liz at all.
Liz looks older than me. She looks rugged. Botox does wonders.
So now we're going to catch up with Big Ed, having come back from Vegas, and see exactly what's going on. Before we get into things, it would mean a lot if you could push the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps push this video out to more people, so I'd really appreciate it if you could do that. It helps me out massively, and it's completely free. Anyway, let's get on with things.
I got back from Vegas a few days ago. Things went from bad to worse.
I mean, how can things get much worse than her leaving Vegas to go home? I mean, sure, that's pretty bad. What next? She's not been hit by a car or anything, has she?
The next night, we end up at a club.
Okay.
Tiffany and her friends show up. It took them over half an hour to even say hello.
I love the fact that they've blurred out Big Ed's clothing brand. No free promo for you, big lad.
She basically told me that my daughter and her friend, apparently they were talking shit about Liz. She booked her flight and left me the next morning.
So Liz has stormed off because Big Ed's daughter's been chatting about her behind her back, basically. I mean, to be honest, Big Ed's daughter hasn't really helped the situation, has she? I get that Liz is younger than her. I get it's weird. Probably don't want to be taken out on Liz, though. It's not Liz's fault. I mean, at the end of the day, it's her dad that's getting with these young women.
I felt like I was back in the Philippines when Rose and I broke up.
Oh, yeah, that time you broke up with her because you lied to her about wanting kids. And it turns out you didn't want kids.
I'm not good at relationships. That's why I haven't been in one, but I do love her.
Right, okay, this is getting ridiculous. How long have you known her? A few weeks? A few weeks and you're saying you love her? Just like that?
Ed likes the younger women because they're fun.
Because they're fun. As if he can't find a fun 55-year-old. Do you know what I mean? Of course you can. I mean, I don't know any myself, but you probably can.
Liz is not good at communication, and that causes a lot of problems.
Oh, so it's Liz's fault here. It's her communication that's bad. Oh, Liz. How dare you let his daughter be mean to you? Let's be clear, she's the youngest one in this entire situation. He's twice her age or whatever. His daughter's like 2 years older than her. She's the youngest one here.
Why is love so hard?
Because you keep trying to get with people half your age. That's probably part of the reason. And then you lie to them, and then you manipulate them. Alright, that's probably why, and you push things too far. That might be a little bit of a reason why, yes.
I texted Liz, and Liz agreed to come over so we can talk. We haven't talked since our fight in Vegas, and I miss her.
There's nothing like plastic candles to try and win back a woman. I tell you, plastic candles, a lifesaver. The last thing you want to do is burn down the house, ideally. Not when you're trying to win someone back. I mean, not at all, obviously, but particularly when you're trying to win someone back, it's not very good if the fence goes up in flames.
Everything reminds me of her, like everything. Every song.
What do you mean every song reminds you of her? How can every song remind you of her? 'Cause I got issues, you got them too. I give my enemy and I give mine to you. Fair point. I can see how he has, yeah, that sort of does work, yeah.
I'm in my bedroom, my sheets smell like her.
Probably want to give him a wash then. Filth.
And I just want to reconcile and see how we can communicate better. Because she is what I want.
Oh, Jesus Christ, he's lighting the fire in the middle of a wooden table. Maybe it is going to go up in flames at this rate. Pick one or the other, don't put a fire within the table.
I want to know that I'm what she wants. Forever.
You see, this is the pushiness again. I want to know that I'm what she wants. Forever. Forever? Oh, hang on a second, you've known each other a month.
So I got the champagne, the wine.
Oh, that's it, yeah, get her drunk. Oh, classic. What was he like? Terrible. Terrible.
I heard Tiffany and the comments the friend was saying, giggling, chatting, can't you just find someone your age? I was sitting right next to her.
I mean, I'm not sure what the bubble is all about. It's hardly a cause for celebration, is it? Yay, our relationship's going downhill. Woo! It's like, what's to celebrate about that?
When Ed was asking me what was going on, I didn't want to open up about it, but he kept pushing for it, and that bothers me.
But this is what he does, though. He pushes and pushes and pushes until he gets what he wants.
So I just shut him out, didn't listen to him anymore, and he really kept pushing it to the point where I went online, bought a ticket to go home, because of how he was acting at night.
I mean, that is a bit of an over-the-top reaction, isn't it? Oh, let's just book a flight out of here and leave the next morning. Bit much, you know, let's talk about things a little bit.
So I've been thinking a lot about us, and, can we talk about Vegas?
Nah, I'm good, thanks. No, I'm alright. I've just driven all the way here to not talk about Vegas. Surely that's what they're there to talk about and work out, isn't it? Otherwise, what's the point? They just sat around having some bubbly by the fire.
Vegas is very hard for me to talk about.
Okay. If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
Yeah, because that always works, doesn't it? Ignoring a situation and just sweep it under the carpet. That always works. Never causes any problems.
I just want to, you know, apologize. What happened at the club wasn't fair to you.
Why is he at a nightclub? He's 55, that's the first problem. When he gets to the point where you're hanging in nightclubs and you're in your 50s, you know something's probably gone wrong somewhere along the line. Do you know what I mean? You should be at home, really, probably looking after the kids. Unless, of course, you're Big Ed or Wayne Lineker, one of the two.
I talk too much. So when I get upset, I don't use this, I use this.
I don't use this, I use this. How old are you? 5? What's this all about? What's going on? It's like he's doing the Macarena or something. What's this all about?
When you left, I actually had a panic attack.
Right, okay, so now he's made her feel guilty. Brilliant. Just by the way, because you left, I actually had a panic attack, so... yeah, how are you going to deal with that one? Just a lot of tears coming out now, isn't it? I feel like we need some sort of background music, some like sad, soft background music on this. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones. I will try to fix you.
You're a really good person. You're a really good boyfriend. You don't listen.
Surely a good boyfriend does listen. Surely that's the whole point of being a good boyfriend, is that you listen to how the other person feels and whether they want to talk or not. Surely that's the whole point. Does that really make him a good boyfriend if he can't listen to you?
But I know I could open up more. I want to work on this relationship.
Why? I don't get it. It's not going anywhere at the moment. I can't see any sort of signs that it's going to go anywhere or become anything. I just don't get it. Surely there's somebody else out there that is not going to cause all these problems.
Am I what you want? Am I who you want to be with? And I mean, like, not today, not next week. Am I your forever?
Oh my god, why is he asking more of these questions? Why is he asking such a big question like that when they're just resolving an argument? It's the wrong time again. It's all this. Too much.
I feel like the relationship was very rushed, but yeah, I want you.
What is he saying? What do you mean, I want you? How's this happened? Oh my god. I just get the feeling that she could just be in such a better situation. I don't get how this can be enjoyable for either of them.
It's kind of hard to believe in forever. I'm 2 marriages in.
Soon to be 3. No. Unfair is that. That's unfair. Accurate, but unfair.
But he has a huge heart.
Literally, it's actually a medical condition. It really is a burden on him. No, not that I'm aware of. He might do. You never know. He might have an enlarged heart. It might actually be a medical condition that he's got. Don't rule it out.
And he became such a great friend and then best friend. I don't want to walk away from this relationship.
It gets to the point where I'm just like, how can this even be real? Like, there's got to be something going on here. Is it scripting? Is she being paid as like an actress for this? I don't know, but I don't know how this is still going on.
I just want to be next to you.
I'm gonna like fall. Wait, hold on, Teddy's gonna get in the fire.
I just like that. They're in a strong and healthy relationship again. I mean, it really is incredible what a bit of champagne and wine can do sat around a fire. You know, it really is incredible the effects that has.
Seeing Liz get emotional tonight and crying, I see that as a positive.
Yeah, I actually see it as a positive that I made you break down in tears. I think it's a healthy thing. You know, they do say breakdown is breakthrough, don't they? So, yeah, or it's just sort of sadness. Just want to quickly jump in here and thank my Patreons for supporting me as I try and turn this into a full-time job. If you also want another new video midweek every week, as well as access to the back catalogue of 30 new videos, you can go ahead and click the link in the description below to join. Thank you, everyone.
It meant to me that this person really wants a possible future.
What sort of phrasing's that? This person really wants a possible future. She's desperate for a possible future. What's that all about? She's either desperate for a future or she's not.
It's been about 3 weeks since the awkward dinner with Liz. And now Liz is really making an effort.
Oh, it's Liz that's making the effort, is it? Okay, good. I'm glad someone is. God, it's not him that needs to make a bit more effort as well. No, just her fault, all this.
All right, you first.
Oh my God, you first. Not too long ago.
What's she doing? Is she trying to lob him into the sea or something? Get rid of him. See you later. Come on, that's been her plan all along. Jesus Christ, he's flattened her. Is she alright? No, she got a spinal fracture and a punctured lung. The things you do for love, eh? The things you do. Like, flattening her.
Making me feel important, making me feel like a real boyfriend, and it's getting better.
What's this grappling that they're doing? I feel like I'm watching sumo wrestling here or something. I'm just waiting for one of them to win. We've just had a takedown. When's the submission?
When you sleep over, I like waking up in your arms and holding you, and do you feel the same?
Yes, I do.
That sounds like a reluctant yes. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I guess if you say so, yeah.
I want my home to be our home, and I want to ask you to move in.
Oh God, there he goes again with the big questions. Moving so fast. Does he think this is all going to be wrapped up in like a month or something? He'll be planning the funeral next.
And in 6 months, I want to get a bigger house for you, my mom, and your daughter. I want her to have a home, her own room.
Oh, that's it, yeah. Use a daughter to try and persuade her to move in. Classic tactic is that. She'll have her own room as well. Yeah, for your daughter. That's good of me, isn't it? So move in, or else.
Will you move in?
You just love to just push and make changes. You try to make me make changes so fast. It's not fair, but yes.
Not the most convincing of yeses, is it? You make changes too quickly. Stop it. But yeah, I will move in with you. But what? Hang on a second. You said he's making changes too quickly. No. I'll move in.
Feel like it's another journey.
Not so sure the journey will last very long.
For her, I'm moving too fast, but I don't feel like I'm moving too fast at all.
For her, I'm actually moving too fast, but do you know what? I'm going to completely ignore her. I'm going to continue to go fast. That's what he's saying there. You talk about not listening to her.
I want to spend the rest of my life with Liz, and I have the ring picked out.
Oh my God. Why? Why? You barely know her still. I mean, we all know how this one ends. We do.
Oh, wait. You can, propose right now?
Not right now. I want her to move in.
Yeah, that's it. We'll wait till she moved in, then we'll propose to her. Maybe on moving in day or something like that.
You want to arm wrestle?
Sometimes you should just not talk.
Well, there we have it. Seems like they're back on track, and perhaps we'll be moving in together in about 6 months' time. We'll wait and see if it lasts. I don't think it will. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be fantastic. Let's see if we can try and hit 700 likes on today's video and try and beat the last one that I uploaded a couple of weeks back. That'd be fantastic. And also, if you haven't already, go follow me on Twitter and on Instagram to find out when I upload these videos, because sometimes YouTube doesn't send out the videos into your sub boxes, or sometimes when people click the notification bell, it doesn't always get to them. So find out on social media, and that'll probably be the best way of doing it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.